Good evening to you, friends. Welcome to 9 News Now. I'm Greg Merriweather. Layoffs are already underway for East Baton Rouge Parish employees. Tonight, the mayor says he started with his own office. This comes after voters rejected the Thrive tax plan. The mayor had already laid out his proposed budget with layoffs and big cuts if Thrive fails. It's something Councilwoman Jen Rocca says is now their new reality. She believes people did not want to rededicate money from the library, Council on Aging, and mosquito abatement to make up for the parish's shortfall. That is what they'll now have to work with.
We're going to respect their decision, and if they want to live with the cuts and if services have been slowed, delayed, or no longer existent, that's what the people ask for.
Other council members are hopeful that they can come up with some solutions while they go through their budget hearings. In the meantime, the mayor has set deadlines for departments to turn in names of employees to be laid off by December 1st. We have an update on last month's cyber incident over at the Louisiana Office of Student Financial Assistance. The forensic analysis confirms the START College Savings Program was not affected and remains secure. However, other files related to START were involved in the incident. A new round of analysis is now underway to determine exactly what information those files contain. LOFSA says if they find personal information, those affected will be notified. Former Louisiana House Speaker Clay Schexnayder turned himself in just days after a grand jury indicted him on charges of felony theft and malfeasance in office. He's accused of stealing a rare state artifact, an ancient Cypress board. Court documents say the alleged theft happened between 2012 and this year. Schexnayder has said that he did not take the board and left it in this state office with other supplies. A new MOVE EBR project got started today over in Baker. We're talking about the Groom Road Corridor project. The first phase of this construction will start just west of McHugh Road there at the intersection and then continue east to Plank Road. The second phase will continue west to Highway 19. Officials say the project will make Groom Road safer for people who walk, people who are on their bikes, and they'll add some more crosswalks and some shared use paths on both sides of the road. We're also told the crews will be making drainage improvements and adding some handicap accessible ramps and new school zone flashers. Construction is expected to last for another couple of years. Over to your weather situation and that first alert we've been telling you about with the fog. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Greg. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal this morning. I think that potential, excuse me, will be back overnight into tomorrow morning. Let's give you a look at our forecast. We advance this and pause at midnight. Not much showing up as of yet. Watch what happens. We'll get into the overnight. By 4 a.m., we're starting to see some of those areas of fog developing and becoming more widespread through daybreak. Now, much like today, by mid-morning, most of it gets out of here by about 9, but some areas could hang on just a little bit longer than that. Not an issue as of right now. Live look over downtown. No issues with visibility. And in fact, just about all of our sites are doing okay. Hints of a little bit of fog around the Pearl River. That's one of the spots we kind of typically see it develop first. Temperatures are mild, mostly in the 60s. Baton Rouge 65, Gonzales 66. Macomb has made it into the upper 50s at 58. I've got us starting out in the Baton Rouge area, low 60s with that fog around. Once it's out of here, warming up quickly. Around 80 at noon. We'll top it out around 83 and we keep it dry. But that changes later in the week. Chance for storms, giving you a first alert to that. Thursday evening, they're mostly to our west, but by Friday morning, European showing scattered to numerous showers and storms well ahead of a cold front. Those move on out. The front kind of lags behind, but should get here through here probably by early Saturday. Just a slight cool down behind it into the weekend, but even behind the front, temperatures still look to be above normal. We're going to be, it looks like 80 or above right on through the end of the week, so running well above normal. Morning fog through at least Thursday, good rain chance Friday, and then into the weekend, probably going to be mainly dry and temperatures down just a touch behind that front. Greg.
All right, Steve, thank you. Still ahead on 9 News at 6. So construction can be a sign of progress, but what about when it's happening at 2 in the morning? We're going to talk to some upset neighbors who have some questions about when work can happen and what you can do if you have some concerns and what we've learned from the city parish. We'll have that for you coming up tonight at 10.